Hey you want a random dungeon? In the most stupid way? You come to right place. Let's start. This generation will work like we have start point, which is this small room, and around it we have 4 points where we can place other rooms. Whenever we start creating some room, we will start from left, then top, then right, and then bottom. That's the basic concept. So next room will spawn at left with door at right and 3 other doors with any configuration. After that we'll spawn room at top and so on. First of all, you need a room to start. Looks pretty good. Let's make more room. Now we need scripts to actually create the engine. First of all, you need to create folder with name scripts, and inside of it create C# script called engine generator. Open it up. Now let's clean it. We need list to store our already created rooms and array to store our prefabs. Now let's create custom class to store our room. It will have string to store where we have doors and game object to store our prefab. Now we need a room to store side and custom class to store our already spawned room. It contains a num to show side from where we come, for char long string which tell us in which direction we can place door, 0 that we cannot place door, 1 if we don't care, and 2 if we must place door in this direction. And vector3 to store our current location. Now we create void awake and initialize spawn room list. Now let's go back to Unity. Create empty game object, rename it to dungeon generator, and add our script to it. About room class, write system.serialization, so this class will show up in inspector. Now let's fill it up with our rooms. Let's get back to editor and add to our list spawn room our first room and to our spawn room class constructor. Now let's also add to our list 4 rooms around our first room. Now let's add functions that will return offset of vector 3 depend on sign of the world. Now let's create our main function. First of all, we need a cycle that will go for every spawn point that we have in our list. Then we create cycle that will check around this spawn point if there is any room around us. If we find some room, we need to record that we cannot spawn door in this side. For this, we create functions that call subdoor. And also while we're here, we create functions that will add door when we need it. Now, let's make copy of our list of rooms, then add to our current room doors from where we come, and remove from this list all rooms that we unwanted. Now let's choose room from this list using a bit tricky random. This random spawn more often minimum or maximum values depend on magnitude. If magnitude less than 1, they more often spawn maximum values. If their magnitude more than 1, they more often spawn minimum values. Now let's actually spawn our room. Now we need cycle that will check if there is any spawn point that will spawn after this and need to have doors in some specific way. If there is no spawn point in some specific way and we have doors in that way, then we need to add this spawn point to our list. Let's turn this function into enumerator so we can spawn one room per second. Let's get back in Unity and see what we have done. As we can see, it's working, but we are missing our first room. Let's fix it. Let's see what we have now. Looks like it works, so let's add some bridge between our rooms so it looks more cool, I guess. First of all, we need to create our prefabs for our bridge and then go to code it. First, we need to create array for our bridges and then create bridge from where we come and in each direction where we have door. So let's see what we have. And we get an error because we need to fill our array of bridges. Let's try again. Looks like it works as we want, so let's make it a bit more random. We can make it by changing our magnitude over lifetime. For example, after spawning some amount of room, we can start increasing our magnitude to stop expanding the engine. And let's make it a bit faster. Let's check what we done. If we uncheck it and decrease magnitude, for example, to 0.5, our dungeon will expand forever, because there is more often spawn rooms with more doors. And if this is bull checked, it stop after some time when magnitude go too high. So that's it. Hope you find this video useful and see you next time, I hope.